Watch it. Stand way back. That was easy. 2 miles that way. What? 3,000 sows?
2,800.
2,800 sows, start to finish, and so they're spread around on the finishing barns, but all the sows are in the one location. So he said these were born the week of January 20th. They're a PIC terminal cross pig. So,
And like I say, we always chart how we're going to ship them. These, the pen mates, there's about 2,000 in the barn. They'll be sold between July 5th and July 24th. Is when their pen mates will be sold. So these should be about the size you're looking for. Again, just depending on if the kids get them in a really good spot and feed them a high juiced up diet, they'll grow a little quicker. But I'd say you have 300-pound pigs by the pair.
and so anybody know what the average market weight of pigs is in the U.S. today? A little higher than 250, about 285. But where he sells his pigs, the target is
They'd like to get them around 300.
300. Okay, so the plant where these pigs would go, if he didn't bring them here, is the biggest slaughter pig, not size-wise, but the size of the pig. They kill the biggest slaughter pigs of any plant in the country.
But most of our pork is sold domestically. An awful lot of the hams go down to Mexico. We did a joint venture with another packing plant called Seaboard out in Diamond, Oklahoma, and built, because of the labor shortage in this country, can't get anybody who wants to work, built a plant down there, employs about 300 people, and the majority of the hams get shipped down there as green hams, and then they're processed down there. One of the favorite dishes of the Mexican culture is diced ham. So they process them down there and just sell them right there in the country now.
So all of the modern plants today run at 1,104 pigs per hour. That's the maximum number the government allows. So they'll go by 1,104 pigs per hour. So
But these pigs right now are on what we would call a finisher one diet. When the pigs are first moved into the building, they weigh around 12 to 14 pounds. They're just when they're 21 days old. So then we use a starter one diet, a starter two diet, and a starter three, incrementally increasing the amount of pounds as we go up. And then they'll go through a finisher one through a finisher six. And by that way, Brian and his staff down there at Twillman Feeds keeps track of that, how many pounds or how many tons they took to this site, because they'll know how many pigs are in that barn, and then they'll keep track of that. And if my brother Dale, who's got the barn where these pigs are located, he'll call on, maybe order a 16-ton load of feed. Well, they go down their chart and see how many tons of that last batch they brought, and once they fill that requirement of that many tons of that particular diet, then he'll go up to the next level.
So these pigs between now and July would have 5 or 6 different feeds that change each time, and mostly they're getting less amino acids or less protein. Because the same thing what I said before, they're growing at a different rate. So between now and the next month, they're going to grow a lot of muscle, and a little bit less. They're going to gain more pounds, but the percentage muscle will be decreasing.
Remember where he was? No, it's that one over there, that white one. This one right here. Yep.
These pigs are all born the same week. So there's not more than 9 days of age spread from the youngest to the oldest.
You want to be looking at the height of the front legs, you want tall front shoulders, long bodies, and a good width for a commercial aim.
So the contest, remember, has a third of it is the average daily gain, a third of it is the target.
Kind of loud. Huh?
It's loud. Really? 93? 93. Okay. Is that a good thing?
Which one you want, Sawyer?
Sawyer, you're next.
20.
After Sawyer is Hunter. Eating feed, right? And that's how they maintain it. You put a coat on, they don't have a coat. And then the last thing is how you feed them. So if you all give them all they want of the same feed, that should come away, but you have different feeders. So some of them it's easier to get more feed. And then if we put in a real one of feed efficiency, then you'd have to tell me how much you fed, and we would calculate a feed to gain. But the challenge with that is a lot of it's wasted, and depending on your feeders again. So
Thanks, Hunter. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, Hunter goes home with a hurt. Oh,
Good job, Hunter. There.
I'm loading the pig. Right. There we go. Go. There they are. Come on, Biggs. That one's coming out. Yep, there he is. Good job, Dad. There's two of them.
Well, the boys got their 4-H pigs today, and actually all the kids did. These are our 4. Sawyer and Corwin are both going to raise 2 this year. We had 4 last year, and worked out pretty good. I got their pen kind of leveled out the other day, and we got the feeder set up. We're filling up their water barrel now. I think they're making themselves at home pretty good. I don't remember whose was whose, but I think the weights were 93 pounds, 87 pounds, 85 pounds, like 86 pounds, I think, for the 4 individual weights on them. So they'll be right around 300, probably a little more than 300 at fair time. So
Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be watching for more videos from G5 Farm.